But yeah, man, I don't even know how we got on that topic or any of those topics.
Okay, so
but we only got a couple minutes left. So
we're gonna talk about this 93.5.
Yeah. So 93.5 did a thing.
Were they faking the funk?
Well, so for like a month they promoted it that they were on the specific day, and the day happened, I'm pretty sure, when we were in Cuba. But so they advised like Toronto artists to send their music in.
Yeah.
And they were playing nothing but Toronto artists all day, right? Now, people I know, like Chris, who runs Maximum FM with Mike Boogie and stuff, he's like, you know, this is a promotional stunt because he works for CBC, so he knows things about the industry, right? And he knows what they track their listens and what their periods are, right?
Yeah.
It's like a cop who needs to make quotas at the end of the month, so he hands out tickets. It's like the same thing with the radio station. They need to make numbers and shit, right?
A certain amount of Canadian spins.
So, well, not even that. They have to do that by law.
By law, yes.
But, so like they just play Drake all day, right? And that's how they meet those numbers. But what they did is it was a way to like gain listeners for a day. People who listen 24/7 hoping they hear their song play type thing, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a marketing scheme thing. And I see a lot of people posting. As soon as I got back, I go on my feed and there's all these people talking. There's people on both sides of the argument. There's people saying like, yo, I see people hating on the it's not Flow anymore, whatever, the Move, I think it's called now. They're like, yo, people hating on that are just
6-station radio.
But they're like, yo, like they're just salty they didn't get their songs played. But then other people are like, yo, that shit was a publicity stunt. Like, how many Toronto songs by local artists have you heard since that day? You know what I mean? Like, and they call themselves like Live from the 6 or like 6 at 6 or whatever the fuck they call it. You know what I mean?
So
and so like, they kind of faking the funk, and I kind of agree with that. Like, I didn't even send my music in. I actually was going to, though. I just didn't get around to it. I was leaving for my trip. I had a bunch of other shit to do, you know what I mean? And I just never really got around to it. And plus, I heard that the majority of the songs they did play that day were like basically wannabe Drake songs or like, you know, like auto-tune filled songs, that kind of stuff, you know, which no disrespect to anybody who did make it, like all the respect to you. But the thing is, it's like, yeah.
Okay, we got cut off there.
But yeah, so the idea is cool, you know what I mean? But like, I do get both sides of the argument. It's like, it is definitely a culture. It's almost a vulturing type of thing. Like, all respect to all the cats who did get played. Hopefully they gained some exposure, some fans off it. I hope they did. You know, but your song getting played once, you know, like, and I know from experience. Because a lot of times I send singles out, and there's a lot of stations who will always pick my single up. But it's not until my single gets played the following week and the week after, that's when I know I got something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like that, you know, when that happens, that's a good feeling. Even with college radio,
I've had a couple of stations play my song once.
And like, you know, it's cool.
It's cool, but like...
what's it really do for you, right?
Yeah.
So it's cool, like, when they play it a couple weeks in a row, you know that, like, you know, whoever's at the show, they're feeling it. And I got to shout out Bring Your A Game, because they've you know, they're one of those people who really, you know...
Yeah, a radio story that was kind of funny on the Live and Direct that they used to do in Hamilton.
Yeah.
I remember I sent a couple songs.
Yeah.
And then they're like, okay, we're going to play your song. And then like, Liquids wasn't one of the songs I sent.
Yeah, and they played it.
And they played it.
Oh, damn.
I was like, yo, why you going to play that song? Like,
that track's hilarious.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't even send that song.
It's like straight up, like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, but that's like one of your worst songs.
It is one of my worst songs.
It's like...
If you take it serious.
Yeah. If you take it as funny, then...
Yeah.
I thought it was funny, man.
It is a funny...
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's like
Spit it.
But...
It is all about the liquids, though.
It's
like,
all about the liquid, the moisture, you know what I'm saying? But what they did, you know, I think it's cool. But at the same time, yeah, I also understand where people are coming from on both sides of the argument.
Okay,
and,
so,
you know, I think really what they should do
off.
is they should support artists all the time.
Okay.
Breaking Records Radio supports local artists all the time. So if you want to line up interviews, you got dope music, you know, send it through breakingrecordsradio@gmail.com.
And we have
No Condom Podcast, and we out.